We are the first generation to feel the impact of climate change and the last generation that can do something about it.
2 degrees Celsius. It's probably the most important number you've never heard of. Environmental policy experts say that temperature, 2 degrees Celsius or 3.6 Fahrenheit, may be the edge of the cliff for climate change.
Well, if you look at the data, and this is all based on the science, the last 10 years we've seen 9 of the 10 hottest years on record as a global average. So it's happening now. Second thing is you're beginning to see more extreme weather events now, not in the far distant future. And thirdly, the big driver of climate change long term is carbon emissions. And carbon emissions don't actually just bring about climate change and the long-term difficulties that your presentation just demonstrated. Carbon emissions now are impacting fundamentally on people's public health today.
I sense a realization amongst people worldwide and politicians worldwide that this is real. You know, this is it. Something has to be done.
I think we're going to have to make a decision just based on, by we I mean the people of Earth.
Yeah.
We'll have to make a decision. To what degree do they are we willing to sacrifice the future for the present?
Yeah.
I mean, the overwhelming opinion of the scientific community is that we should not put billions of tons of carbon into the atmosphere. Which is what we're doing.
I was doing primary research on climate change since I was in graduate school in the mid-1980s. So I've been studying this issue for quite a long time. Climate change is outstripping the ability of organisms to adapt. They cannot adapt quickly enough. So it's not that we will die because we're not an adaptable species. We are. The problem is all the other organisms that we depend upon for our lives, for things like food, are going to die.
Well, I see the price of energy actually being lower than today, and that's for clean, reliable energy. And I see huge benefits to everyone, particularly the poor. When I meet with these scientists who have all sorts of wild ideas, each of which is risky in and of itself, I see a portfolio that virtually guarantees we'll have the breakthroughs.